Away guys, lisofirethumbs here and welcome back to the channel. So today we're playing a different game. We're not playing a shooter game, we're not playing any normal game, we're playing Kerbal Space Program. Today we become intellectuals. I know that's what I said when we played Deep Sky. Nah. Deep Sky wasn't a very intellectual game. This game is basically rocket science. I know you've seen this game because like a lot of YouTubers have played it, but you have never seen the master play it, so that doesn't count. A game isn't a game unless I've played it, and that's no cap. So we're gonna call the save. We start a new game. Let's call it Firethumbs International, or let's call it something cool. You know, like International Space Station, NASA, National American Space Agency. I think that's what it stands for. Let's call it lisofirethumbs International Space Station. So it's gonna be LFLSS. Okay, so let's check the modes we can. We're not playing sandbox. Sandbox is for punks. Science mode, nope. We're playing career. I don't see no difficulty up. Oh my god. Let's just play it on normal difficulty. That was way too much information happening there. Like, so the reason why I decided to play this game was because not many people have made a guide on how to play the game. I know the game has tutorials and all, but the tutorials don't help. So I'm gonna show you guys and girls how to play this game from my experience. Don't listen to this guy. This guy, just don't listen to him. So first of all, we're gonna want to go to the mission control base, which is where we're gonna collect our missions, as it says, mission control base. Now where's the mission control base again? Like, I've played this game and haven't gotten really far. The furthest I've got was, you know, the moon trip, but your boy is not that intellectual to build a rocket that can go to the moon and come back. But we're gonna fix that, okay? We're gonna fix that. Oh, and I'd also like to say, welcome new subscribers, welcome. We're on 38 subscribers now, I know. We came a long way, guys, from 0 to 38 in just 2 months. I'd like to say thank you for your support. So, we're gonna accept this mission. This mission, it says here, briefing, a Kerbal World First Record Keeping Society. Blah, 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 blah. Give us a quick crew report before launching. It's fine if any of the lights of the control panel flash and just okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, not interesting. Okay, we're gonna accept this, and we're gonna accept the launch of first vessel. So basically the game starts off with giving you some funds. So we're gonna go to the vehicle assembly base, this big building over here. It's basically where you assemble your it's where we're gonna assemble our masterpieces, our magnifique, beautiful pieces of engineering art. I don't care about this guy. So first of all, you gotta equip this thing. This is the main important part in the game. The hat. What? No, the cockpit. This is basically where the pilot's gonna sit, right? And you can't fly a rocket without a pilot, unless further on in the game you can use automated controlling, which is basically like, you know, probes and stuff. That sounded so weird, but anyway. So yeah, we're gonna equip the parachute in case things get a bit dicey. You know what I mean? You can never be too overly safe, guys. And then we're gonna equip a decoupler. So what a decoupler actually does, decoupler, excuse me, oh yeah, there's no decouplers, I haven't bought it. I'm just thinking so ahead now. So what a decoupler is supposed to do, it's supposed to like connect two parts, but they're not really connected. Like, they're connected, but they can still detach from each other. Sort of like a mechanism for attaching more things together, but then not having to carry the weight with you further on into space as you fly. We'll get there. Why am I explaining this? So we are gonna equip this, and we're gonna boom, the most basic rocket ever. So now the most thing people mess up with when they play Kerbal Space Program, why am I sounding like a professional guide here? I'm not even a professional guide. I'm just, okay, from what I've learned, where I mess up the most, let's say that, from where I mess up the most is the staging. Okay, so the staging works like this: bottom to top. Whatever's at the bottom is whatever's gonna be done first. Whatever's at the top will be done last. So you always want to keep your parachute on top, and you want to keep this one here at the bottom. You're listening. This is where most people mess up. If you mess up after I explain this to you, you're gonna have some problems. Okay, so now we want to set the parameters for our parachute, which is basically like setting when you want to open it and all that stuff. So we want to set it to 7.5, and I want it to open at 1,500 altitude. Okay, and that's it. We're done. Let's name this craft the Mark 1. I don't know why I like calling my rockets Mark 1. Okay, then enter. Done. Description: the most basic ship. Oh, whoa. There we go. Oh my god, who spells there like this? Oh my goodness. Sheesh. There we go. Done. I also want to change our flag. I want something that's cool. I'm still surprised they haven't even had it a custom what you call it icon here, where you can pick like your own picture and make it your flag. So let's go with the last one I chose last time. Let's look for Goliath. There it is, Goliath. I don't know why, but the name Goliath just sounds, it sounds so powerful. It just, it gives you that sense of power. Like anything named Goliath, it's massive. Examples: the Goliath bird-eating spider. It's a spider the size of a dinner plate. Imagine that thing jumping on your face. It's gonna be like, oh, this the exactly. Once that thing jumps on your face, you're done. So anyway, let me show you the basic rundown. You see this little ball over here? That's what you call a nav ball. Okay, it shows you like height, which way you're going, left, right, up, down. It shows you all that other nonsense. Okay, I'm sorry for all the pilots who are watching this that actually know what the main use of this thing is. I don't know what it is. Okay, I just know it shows you left, right, up, down. If you don't like my explanation, feel free to comment. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section telling me what it actually does. So first of all, we want to equip this here. This SAS is basically like a system control that lets you maintain your ship's coursing instead of letting it wobble all over the place and me having to control it the whole time. And later on in the game, while you upgrade your characters, your astronauts, they can do other things too, like orbit and other stuff, but I'll show you that later. Let's just focus on the now. Chillax. Okay, chillax. So for now, we're just gonna make like I'm gonna show you a pretty basic launch. Alright, mission control, fire thumbs here, ready for launch. All clear? Alright, mission control says you're all clear for launch. So we're gonna want to turn our throttle all the way up.
3,
it's always
2,
good to turn throttle
1,
all the way up
0.
if you're unsure
Ignition.
about something. And then space
And
bar,
liftoff.
and we are off. Oh my goodness, we are just flying. Okay, what was our mission again? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Now that the engine is all burned out, I'm gonna just chillax, until it starts losing altitude. Then we're gonna, open our parachute. So let's just click on auto deploy. That's what this thing here was for. It automatically opens the parachute, so I don't have to stress about it. And also, when you right click on the crew hatch, it's not called a cockpit, Okay, when you right click on the crew hatch, you get like these crew options over here. I mean these options over here. So what we want to do when the main thing of leveling up in Kerbal Space Program is research and buying more important. You know, with the research you get from other things like going to space, collecting samples, surveys and stuff, you get like these like research points which you can use to buy research data, research new technologies to take you even further into space. So by clicking on crew report, it opens up this feature here, which is a basic crew report of, you know, you see this recovery here, that's how much data we're gonna get, the points, research points we're gonna get. So you wanna click keep experiment, and yeah, so now all we have to do is just enjoy the fall. But if you're in a rush, you can always just, you know, click time warp. Yes, don't show me this again. I don't know why I always do that in games. You can just time warp all the way down there instead of having to wait the entire time. So now it should open the parachute. Just trust me, guys. It's gonna open. It's gonna. Mistakes happen. What went wrong? So we're gonna turn this on again, full throttle all the way up to space. Boom. No. Boom. We're gonna click on this thing. Deploy chute at 1,500 altitude. And then fast forward. Then we go high into space. Yeah. And then we're gonna do our crew report, get our science points, and then we're gonna come all the way back down. I've never seen a rocket do this before, but then again, I've never seen a rocket in real life before. Kind of sad. Kind of sad. Okay, so now we have to click spacebar so that our parachute is armed. And why is it not coming off? Bruh, again, this happened again. Where did I mess up? Is there no decoupling parts? No, nothing. Where are we messing up? Oh yeah, I forgot you can add this for, you know, like, I don't know, wing stability and all that other stuff. I don't really care about them. So let's try and do something different now, right? Let's try and turn this on. Full throttle. Oi, full throttle. Spacebar. Now let's turn this thing off. Or maybe the parachute only works at 1,000 feet. I think so. Yeah, let's put it at 1,100 and put this thing on 75. Deploy chute. There we go. So now we fly into space. We're on our way to space, but you see the rocket doesn't have enough power. Boy, oh my god. Oh yeah, right click, crew report, keep experiment. Okay, now this is where it gets dicey. So this is where we always mess up somehow. So as you can see, you can move your parachute. You can move your rocket around by using WASD, as I'm trying to do, but you know, it's not working. Now that our parachute is armed, it should open at around 1,100 meters altitude, feet, I don't know. Let's just fingers crossed. Oh, it opened. Mwah, mwah. I'm a living genius. I told you, this game isn't hard. I'm an intellectual. Big brains. Big brains. This game is easy. Those two deaths, I was just showing you what not to do. Yeah, I was showing you the beginner mistakes. Noobs be out here. Ugh. So I think we should have completed the mission. Okay, mission complete. So then we go to this part and recover vessel. And alrighty, there you go, mission complete. 18 science points. Thank you very much. This guy gained 1 XP. See? You see? Mission complete. Now let's go to, look at this. All these awards I got. Bruh. I'm a legend. Let's go to the Research Development Center. And this is where we can use our science points. Wow. This is where we can use our science points to research further technologies. Man, I sound like a professional at this game, but I just died twice. Okay, we can buy a decoupler, this thing, this, or we can buy different engines. Oh, we can buy both. Oh, wow, I didn't see that. Buy both, obviously. Now we have this stuff. Now with these things, we can build decent. Not amazing, not decent rockets which is somewhat capable of doing, oh my, look at all these missions, rockets which are somewhat capable of doing, you know, tasks such as orbits, conductive. Okay, let me tell you something. I don't do these see these ones here, surveys, I don't do them. The ones I normally do are this one and test and this one. See, those are the ones I normally do because the surveys, the surveys are hard. So we go here. Now we're gonna build. Man, get this thing out of my face. Now we're gonna build a new rocket. So our missions are: have a MK16 parachute, altitude 6,000 to 11,000 meters, speed 4, okay. Test T45 swivel liquid fuel engine. Okay, so basically they want us to test this thing here. So we're gonna need, okay, for these other engines here, right, for these engines like this, they use separate fuel tanks such as these ones here. So let me give an example. Okay, you're obviously gonna have this, this always has to be first, and then we're gonna have a parachute, and then we're gonna have a decoupler. But this is the importance of this thing, you'll see now. And then we're gonna have about, let's put about 2. Now let's put 3. No. Let's put 2. And then you add 1 like this. And yeah, okay. So this thing is basically gonna use the fuel from this to propel itself. And I think I'm done. Let's just add a couple of, and this thing you can use for like symmetry and stuff. Boom. Done. Mark 2. Mark 2. Whoa. 2. Enter. Oh wait, cancel. Save. And launch. I can tell you, my first time playing this game, I didn't know what the heck was going on. So first of all, we check our staging. Everything's correct. Good. Turn SAS on. Full thrust. And then we click on this. Run test. That's one mission complete. And then we're gonna increase this here, and then we're gonna, 1,500, and now we just chillax, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I need to, okay, I'll tell you guys later on. So basically I need to explain the dynamics of how this game actually works. So this is where exactly am I even going with this thing? Are we gonna crash? I have a feeling that this thing's gonna end up going south. So we're gonna go with it as far as we can. So when it starts going down, you wanna hit that space button. You see what that did? It detached itself from this thing here, because I don't need that thing when I'm trying to land. That's gonna mess us up. You can actually even destroy it mid-air. Okay, we can't. So what we're gonna do now is arm our parachute. Now we just wait. Ooh, the stressful part in this game is always the landing. You can have minutes, even like hours of work, building, planning, voyaging, everything destroyed in a matter of seconds. Oh, you forgot to add this one thruster. Boom, progress messed up. Okay, did something crash in the water? Oh yeah, something did. The decoupled part of the rocket. So the safest thing to do in this game, from what I've learned, is landing on water. Now the hardest part is landing on land itself, because the landscape of Kerbin, it's harsh. Like the landscape is mountain, it's rocky. I remember once I actually landed on a mountain. Crew report, get that points. Yeah, okay. Now let me show you what EVA is. You basically come out of the rocket. Yes, it comes out. Then you say take data, and you say crew report. Yeah, they can swim, guys. Just chillax. They can swim. So the hardest thing I've done in this game, take this. Yes, the hardest thing I've done in this game was try to land on a mountain. Like, sheesh, my spacecraft was just rolling down the mountain, and I was just there like, my progress. I almost lost all of my progress in just a matter of seconds. Boom. Look at this. Done. Done. Oh, wow. The parachute mission. How can I do this mission again? Oh, yeah. I have the perfect way for doing this mission. Perfect method. Yeah, I know the exact perfect spaceship for this mission. No, what am I doing here? Leave. So as you can see, this game is very... I can recover this? Wow. So as you can see, this game is kind of very slow. So there's not much happening now. But later on... Ooh-wee. Later on is where all the juice starts. So we're going to choose another pilot. Let's choose this one here. And then we're going to choose the Mark 1. Where the heck is the Mark 1? I didn't save the Mark 1. Oh my goodness. Now I must build another one. Like, why don't ships automatically save, man? Oh yeah, this is where you can recruit astronauts. So now I'm gonna have to build the Mark 1 again. So boom, Mark 1. So the hardest part about this game is just basically the patience it takes. The patience and dedication you should have to this game. Like, it takes a lot of your time. It takes a lot of your time just trying to level up, do all of these things. Then it just starts getting really uninteresting. It gets boring, basically. All this leveling up, all of this thinking. But if you're that type of person who doesn't back down from a challenge, then I commend you. Okay, that was sheesh. Okay. Wow, this thing is fast. No cap. This rocket is fast. So we want to set the parameters again. I don't know why I keep doing this mid-flight. Like, one of these days, it's gonna be the death of me. No cap. So now what we have to do is be patient. Wait for it. Wait for it. See, this is the boring part about this game, man. All this waiting. I don't even understand why they have a time skip function. Boom, mission complete. What? I'm a G. Make sure. Okay, now here comes the hardest part. The landing. Fingers crossed. Oh, what was that sound? Bruh. Easy. Get this out of here. Wait, am I gonna land on top of the... Oh, okay. Easy. That was easy. It was easy. Now we're gonna do some really hard missions. Really hard. I'm talking we're gonna go to space, basically. What? Yeah. Wow, I landed here. Nice. We're gonna go to space. Recover vessel. We're going to space. So the next mission I want to choose is one that goes to space, so I can give you guys a look at a fraction of my true power. A lot of you guys are like, why is he even playing this game? Ooh, what? Oh, that's the thing. This one here. I always choose the stuff which has more stuff to give me, than rather than the ones that don't have less stuff but are more, you know, useful. Now, where's this mission control? Mission control. Yeah, I know I'm amazing. Conduct. Solid fuel booster, launch site. Test heat shield. Test. Okay. Here we go. Mission 2. Select this. Select test heat shield. At the launch site. Okay. How do you test the heat shield at the launch site? Like, that's dumb. So now we're gonna make the Mark III. So when building a rocket, you don't have to like start everything from the beginning. You always know the top stays the same. So we're gonna add 3 fuel boosters here. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna add the engine, and then we're gonna want to add a decoupler, and then we're gonna want to add these 2 things. These things are powerful, like no cap. These things are really powerful. Do I have side decouplers? I should have. Oh, I didn't buy it. So how's this thing gonna work now? Okay, we'll add 1 here. Boom. And then we'll add 4 surrounding it. Yeah, I like that plan. Kind of like this. Yeah. Then we'll add 4 surrounding it like this. I mean 3, I can count. I'm not dyslexic. And then we hope all go. What? Too many parts. Oh yeah, it's too heavy. Ugh, I forgot to fact. Oh yeah, there's also like these things here which prevent you from doing anything cool. This game. Okay, well, what if I just add 2 then? Will it still be heavy? Barely made. Oh, I made it. So now we're gonna wanna add decouplers. Now you wanna add the fins. The fins will play a huge part now. Add 4 here. I said 4. We'll add 4 here, and then we'll add 3 at the bottom. So basically we're gonna add 2 like this. No, yeah. Wait, how do I want to do this? Wait. We'll add 1. Oh my god. We'll add 1 here, and then we'll add 2 on the sides. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. And normally I wouldn't leave it. This should be good enough to take us close to space, I think. So what is the missions again? Escape the atmosphere. I can do that. Okay, heat shield. Did I buy a heat shield? Of course I did. So heat shields basically, I can add one. I can add them there. Cool. Oh, and I also want to add one right under this thing here, in case, you know, the approach from the atmosphere gets a bit heated. And now my decoupler is off. Oh my goodness. Oi, decoupler, get back in position. Now, this is done. This will be the Mark III. Wait, do we really have a Mark III? The small one, the basic one, the other one. I think this is Mark III. Yeah. Enter. Save. It's time, boys and girls. We go into space. Also, let me tell you another thing about building rockets that have a lot of parts. You see this over here? You see this? That's where most people mess up. I've said this before in the beginning, but especially with a lot of parts, like these two. These three are all gonna go off at the same time. Then this thing's gonna decouple, then the one here inside, then it's gonna decouple, then the rocket, then the parachute. You see, everything's all set up perfectly. This one, always full power. No, it's too powerful. Let's start off midway. I messed up. Revert flight, revert to launch. I forgot to test the you know, the heat shield. Okay, so boop, run test, boop, there we go. Mission passed. Now we can go to space. Okay, start off like this, somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere here. Okay, now we're ready to switch this on. Now we're ready to go to space. As soon as this thing hits 1,000, we're gonna start tilting it. We're tilting it because I don't want a lot of resistance against the rocket. Okay, now comes the moment of truth. We decouple, get rid of all that extra weight, and then we wait for it to reach our peak altitude. Then we start using our thrusters again. Any second now. 3, 2, 1, and boom. See, with these engines are a lot more easy to control, because I don't know. I just find them a lot easier to control. We can actually make it to space. You see, guys, it's not always about bigger is better. It's about big brains. Big brains. Okay, come on, we can make it. X, cut off engine. Let's check now. Now we're gonna fast travel. Why am I saying oblivion stuff? Fast travel. Can't I fast travel here? Nah, I must wait for it. Okay. I can just, I can fast forward a bit. So we're gonna wait for it till we reach our max height, and then we're gonna use our thrust again to get that extra height. It's basic rocketeering, guys. I don't expect you guys to understand. That's why I'm here to teach you. Okay. Now that we are here close to space, not yet in space, close to space, we're gonna hit Z and just let it rip. And then we just enjoy the scenery from here. Map. Perfectos. Now we can just sit back and enjoy the scenery. Crew report. I'll take that. Mission passed. Mission passed. What? We didn't pass our mission. Oh my god. We haven't passed yet the atmosphere. This thing has to be down here for us to say mission passed. Ugh. We messed up. Hey, but hey. At least you got this far, right? At least you got, we messed up. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna need to decouple now, because this is where it gets a bit dicey. So parachute, always make sure it's set to the right parameters. Deploy chute, make sure it's ready. And yeah, we just basically free fall from here. Oh, this is another reason why we have this heat shield here at the bottom. You'll see now. Okay, I don't know what that was. Oh my gosh, mountain. See what I mean about that? You see what I mean about the terrain of this game? Mountains everywhere, mountains. What messed us up? Mountain. Bruh, I'm done with this game, bruh. Let's just finish off this mission, and let's just, you know, let me just finish off this mission and I'll call it an episode. Okay, so full blast now. Now we're going full blast. Alright, full blast. Boom. Full blast. Hey, what's happening? Why is it rotating? Oh my gosh. Oh my, why is it rotating like this? Oh my gosh. I feel like I've done something wrong. Yeah, I've basically turned this thing into a plane. No, up, yes. Yes. We're going to space, boys and girls. We're going to space. I don't care what they say. This baby's going to space. What was that? It's not gonna make it? Yeah, we'll see about that. It's going to space. Is this space? Kind of looks like space to me. Yeah, this is space. So now we fast forward it. We're only gonna stop when we get to space. This mission is just us trying to get to space. I don't care who I have to kill. We're going to space no matter what, boys. Okay, we're in space now. We're in space. Okay. You know you're in space when this soundtrack plays. And you can like enjoy the scenery, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the scenery. Just be like, wow. Just be like, wow. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're like, wow. It's like, wow. You know what I mean? Just be like that. Enjoy the view. I bet this guy is probably like that. Actually, no, let me just... Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, this is another feature that you can do. But I don't like it because I want to see the ship that I'm controlling. So crew report. Now watch how much points this gets us. Bam! 5 smackaroons. Decouple. Obviously this guy can't yet jump out of there. So now I want to set the parameters. This and this. Deploy chute. Spacebar. Now that everything's ready. You see what I mean? He's doing the face. He's doing the wow face. When they do this, you know you made it to space. Okay, no atmosphere. Good, we made it. Finished 2 missions. So now we have made it to space. Let's fast forward, and then when we land, I think I'm gonna call this a mission. I'm gonna call this a day for today's video. Hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys learned. What did you guys learn? What was that? Your boys got skills in games? Yes, I do. Thank you very much. Okay, now let I pray, please. This is why we put the heat shield. You see this? Watch how much damage it starts taking. Please, not the mountain area. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No. No. Alright guys, this is lisofirethumbs signing off for today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash like. If you enjoy the content I make, why not subscribe? It's free. Alright guys, lisofirethumbs signing out. Peace.